The anticlimactic ending of the book of Judges portrays a hopeless nation. Throughout the book, the author noted a correlation between the evil of the people and the absence of a king. Each time, though, it appears that the sin of the people advanced in terms of its scope and destructive impact. Here, the people were meant to dwell in an amazing land and delight in fellowship with God, and they're presented as a divided people living in constant fear. The blame is placed squarely on the shoulders of the people. They did what was right in their own eyes, and in doing so, failed to do what was right in the eyes of God. Like Adam and Eve in the garden, they disregarded the wisdom of God and trusted in their own discernment. Over and over again, God's people fall prey to the temptation of Satan to trust in themselves and follow after their own desires. The Apostle John explained that all that is in the world, the desires of the flesh and the desires of the eyes and the pride of life, comes from the world, and it is doomed for destruction. In 1 John 2:16. Time after time, people chase after desires that were never meant to satisfy their soul. The path to life is found through a king. Not just any king, but the king. King Jesus invites people to follow a better leader who both models a life of total obedience to God and invites others to follow his path. Jesus, as the truer and better Adam, would do what Adam could not do. Jesus obeyed where Adam failed. Jesus led his people to obey God. He did far more than any earthly human king could ever do. He took the judgment of God. Through his death and resurrection, he grants his people the gift of a perfect, righteous standing before God. In his presence, they find acceptance, love, and forgiveness. Jesus' perfect kingship is the type of leadership that the people at the conclusion of the book of Judges and people today desperately need.